This time we're covering the 3 times I have attempted the 2-on-1 fight at the conclusion of Edge Weapons Overview. This is not a video about how to game the evolution or anything like that. The only way you can game it is by outworking the bad guys. There's no secret formula here. So, first video up. This was in 2013, my first crack at it, and I was up against Mike, and I believe the other gentleman's name was Matt. They beat the dog shit out of me. I was tied up with Mike there. I got the axis and forward grip and just started giving it to him. We broke apart. Mike got his knife out, and Big Matt came through and started peppering me. Then we all crashed together again. Right here is kind of interesting because since I couldn't see, I had to find Mike by feel. So he was holding onto my shirt, and I reached out and indexed his head with my left hand there, and then fed him the straight right with the blade right in the faceplate. Now, what you got to understand about this evolution is that I could not see a goddamn thing. They ran me around the gym and just put a beating on me while I tried to figure out the damn helmet. Then I dropped the knife in the mayhem, and Mike picked it up. So I kind of had to hop back to what I knew, which is to just punch the shit out of everything in front of me. You can hear the pop of me hitting one of them in the faceplate here.
Yeah.
And then the evolution was called. Second go was in 2014 with Sean and Al. I started off strong, I think, went for the split seatbelt, but didn't quite get it, so I switched back to getting my own knife out. I stuck Sean in the chest and then hit him in the face on the way out of the clinch, just in time to meet both of them. My plan was to just out-hustle them and keep them lined up, or at the very least close together so they couldn't split my attention. They wanted to maneuver around me and force me to fight on at least on a wider threat angle. So they caught me off balance halfway, and that probably would have been the end of me if they had really committed to the attack there and just started stomping on me, but I was able to get up and squeeze between them and then just stayed active until it got called. This last one was tough. This was 2017, and I was up against my buddy Alex, who's like national level athlete, and my dude Andy, who had done the class before with us, so he knew the score. My plan here was to just drill Alex with the knee and get him thinking about something other than holding on to me, because he's way stronger, way more athletic than me. He took that one solid in the bladder. I didn't give it to him 100%, but it sure as hell wasn't 0%. I think his plan was to just delay me long enough that Andy could jump into the fight so they could kill me together. If I'd worked harder to get free of Alex's grip, I probably could have made it. When I realized Alex wasn't going to let me go, and I only had a few seconds before I got double-teamed, I got my knife out, reverse grip, and started giving Alex the business. I thought maybe I could use Alex as a shield against Andy, but that didn't last very long. So once I was up against the wall, I threw this pretty half-assed knee, gave up my base, and then the ground was inevitable after that. Then Andy came to rain down hell while Alex tried to work his blade on me. I was able to at least restrict some of Alex's movements from the bottom there. I dropped my knife in the chaos. That seems to be a thing with me. Once I got it back, my plan was to just hammer fist Alex in the head with it and try and make room for myself to get up. Although I was kind of realizing about here that I'd fucked it up and blown it. For not trying to get free fast enough. When it's multiples, you just can't get tied up. You have to stay active, and you got to stay violent. You got to stay free of them. You have to want to live more than they want to kill you, basically. And then again, that applies to almost everything, doesn't it? That's all I got to say about this one, guys. Another short one. Thanks for watching. Post your questions, comments, etc. Your safety is your responsibility.